Welcome to Koco's Corner. I am the huge one, Dave Koco from Kocosports.com or KOCOsports.net. It takes you to the same place. It's where the world comes to kick ass, your home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. This is our weekly Lucha Underground television review. As always, if you watched it, we ask you to put in win, loss, or tie what you thought of this week's Lucha Underground. Also, we did a Tribute to the Troop show review earlier with me, Infantry Marine Corps, and Rob, Infantry Army. So it was fun, doing Tribute to the Troops with two troops. So please check that out. Also, Boom Boom is asking for nominees for the Triforce. That's our pro wrestling award show. So check that out. And you can learn that all by going to our YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe, or go to our blog, Kocosports.net. All right, let's break this down. I thought this was a win. This is going to be a hard show to break down, and even the announcer said it. It reminded me a little bit of Dragon Gate, where there was just so much action, so much fun stuff. But it's going to be hard to break this one down. But I give it a huge win, but I don't give it a perfect. And I think Lucha Underground is one of the best shows on television, and the opening match showed that. This opening match, to me, is a must-watch. You had Prince Puma, Phoenix, Sagarada, Drago, Superfly, El Loco, I suck at his name, King Carino, Son of Havoc, Pentagon Jr., and Big Rick. And Big Rick, if you've been watching this show, I've been shitting on him. I've been shitting on him his whole career. And last week he showed me something that, hey, for a big man, he's hustling. And he kept that up. It was a 10-man match. First one to get a pinfall wins. And it was pure excitement. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a must-watch match. I really do believe it is, especially if you like the fast-paced Lucha, X Division, Dragon Gate, cruiserweight style of pro wrestling. It is absolutely amazing. And then we had Phoenix get the pinfall with an over-the-shoulder, belly-to-belly pile driver. It's a crazy move when it takes like 10 when you're blown up just saying the move. You're like, over the shoulder, hold on, need a drink. Belly-to-belly pile driver. But yeah, it was a pretty awesome match. The owner came out and basically said, hey, listen, if the winner of these matches gets something special, and it's not money. So everyone's just assuming it's the title, but we'll get into that farther. Then they have a battle royal. This is where the nitpicking comes in. The best and first match went first. Like, the battle royal, it was just so second-rate compared to the first match. The first match was so amazing that the battle royal was a bit of a letdown. The man of 1,000 deaths, Mil Marutos, wins, and then the owner comes out and says, I'm going to come up with a match. And, first he unveils the championship belt. I like the championship belt. I like how everything seems to go together. The Aztecs, the history, the Lucha. I absolutely love it. I love that they have their own little lingo. I'm a big fan of that. And the title just looks amazing. It's not one of those big gold shiny ones, but it looks like it fits the product perfectly. So he shows off the championship belt. He said the winner of an upcoming Aztec warfare match, and I was like, would become the first Lucha Underground champion. I wasn't sure if I wanted to see a championship in Lucha Underground right away, just because the storylines are doing so good. But I thought that the next match, Mil Marutos versus Phoenix, was gonna be for the title. That's what would have made sense. I like the fact that it was two guys you didn't expect, because everyone thought Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo was going to win this thing. That's what I thought. That's what I think everyone was thinking. And they did something different. I was like, oh, that's cool. Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo are not going to be the first champions, but they probably still are because they're doing Aztec warfare. And I wasn't the only one that was confused by this, because I'm looking at a couple websites with results, and even it was unclear. Like, I'm looking at a site now, and like, the winner goes first into Aztec warfare and then goes last, and I was just like, what? So I think if you lose the match, you go in first. this Aztec Warfare, and if you lose, then you get to go in last. I don't know. It was very confusing. I've looked up on 3 different websites, and all 3 of them have it wrong. I think if you win this match, you go in last, and if you lose this match, you go in first. I think that's what it is. If I'm absolutely wrong, I'm okay with being wrong because this was confusing as fuck. Because I even thought, like, all right, Aztec Warfare, I guess that's this match? It was very unclear, and not all that, but it made the show seem less special. When it was Mil Minutos, Man of 1,000 Death versus Phoenix, I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. One of the John Cena's of the company, one of the big main eventers are not going to have the first title. Oh, this is so interesting. And then they're like, no, we're going to have an Aztec Warfare later on, and why are we having this match? Like I said, I give this show a win. But the first match is absolutely amazing. Then there's a decent battle royal. Then they show the title. And then they're like, Aztec Warfare, these 2 guys fight it. And you're like, all right, is that for the title? And maybe I'm an idiot. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty stupid, been punch drunk. I'm a fool. With that said, I've looked on 4 different websites that review and / write results. Every single website says something different. Every single website says something different. So I'm like, okay, obviously I'm not the only moron. Maybe one of these websites is wrong, but yeah, I find it to be interesting. Hopefully next week when they do their recaps of shows and all the feuds and stuff, they make it crystal clear. I'm sure there's one Lucha Underground guy that's like, I know exactly what's going on. But if that's the case, I'm on 3 different news websites now looking at the results, and all 3 news websites have different things. Maybe there's typos, maybe they didn't understand it, but that's the point. It's got to be clear. I thought for a second that Phoenix and Mil Minutos, I'm totally slaughtering that name, I failed Spanish 1, was going for the title. That's what I thought. And I was like, oh, well, what's the Aztec Warfare match? What was the point of tonight? It was an awesome opening match, decent battle royal. And the last match was great because, you know, they busted their ass, they made it, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck is an Aztec fucking Rumble, and what the fuck are these guys? What? I need Vampiro to hold me by the hand and be like, all right, this is what happened, Dave. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Mr. Vampiro. That's what I need to have happen. So, and at the end, they show the owner off screen saying it isn't their time yet, even though they like destroying pretty things. So they always, not always, but a lot of times they end with the owner hinting at something coming up. So I look forward to it. This was a bit confusing, and I would have loved it better if they had the champion on tonight. Now it's kind of like I was impressed by the book and go, wow. Man of 1,000 Deaths, wow, Phoenix, wow, they're not giving it to their key guys. That's interesting. Wow. Like, what? Aztec Warfare match? What's going on? I'm an idiot. You gotta spoon feed me this stuff, Lucha Underground. I still give it a win. Minus the confusion, minus all that, the first match is absolutely amazing if you like Lucha / X Division / Cruiserweight / fast-paced wrestling, and even Big Rick holds his own in this match, and I just found it to be amazing. I guess, you know, I don't know, maybe they fucking tricked us on purpose, because I was like, if the title's on the line, then maybe definitely Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo would have won, but I don't know. I thought the athletes did a great job. This is the first time I'm like, what? Why do you gotta make it complicated? Why? Just have the winners fight. There's the champion. Moving on. So who knows? Maybe the Aztec Warfare match will be the most amazing thing in my eyes have ever seen. I hope so. Overall, I still give it a win. In the comments below, if you saw it, please put win, loss, tie. Sorry this is such a short match. I have crazy amounts of work to do. So we plan on doing an NXT review soon within the next 24 hours. So please like, comment, subscribe, and check out Kocosports.net. Jerry, David Cooey, Scott Adams, they really bust their ass to try to make it a great site. And we're hoping in 2015 that we become your #1 spot on the YouTubes and your number one spot on the blogs. Anyway, so check out Kocosports.net. That sounded awkward. Check out Kocosports.net. Like, comment, subscribe. And with that, I am over. All right, come on. Come on, Google Plus. I got a Christmas tree to do. All right. With that, I am over. Take two. Boop.